Okay, so our thought experiment for today is called The Swamp Man, proposed by Donald Davidson in a 1987 paper. And it says, suppose Davidson goes hiking in the swamp and is struck and killed by a lightning bolt. At the same time, in the nearby swamp, another lightning bolt spontaneously rearranges a bunch of molecules such that, entirely by coincidence, they take on exactly the same form that Davidson's body had at the moment of his untimely death. This being, whom Davidson terms Swamp Man, has, of course, a brain which is structurally identical to that which Davidson had, and will thus, presumably, behave exactly as Davidson would. He will walk out of the swamp, return to Davidson's office at Berkeley, and write the same essays he would have written, interacting like an amicable person with all of Davidson's friends and family, and so forth. Therefore, this begs the question, is this being Davidson? Does it have the same thoughts as Davidson? Is this person a being, and does it even have thoughts at all? I think some of these questions that they propose here are pretty obvious, right? Does it have the same thoughts as Davidson? Is this being a person, and does it even have thoughts at all? Well, yeah, right, because it has of course a brain which is structurally identical to which Davidson had. So yes, it should have the same thoughts as Davidson, and by extension, yes, it should have thoughts at all. Is this being a person? Well, scientifically speaking, yeah, right? Like, if it's the exact same chemical makeup as Davidson, and Davidson was a person, then it follows that this being is also a person. I think the most interesting question of all these is this person Davidson? Which I think is where most of the argument for or against is going to come in, right? And I'm going to argue that for all intents and purposes, yeah, this being is Davidson. I wrote a paper some time ago about personal identity and its social role. And in the paper, I basically argued that a person self-identity has as much to do with society as it does you personally, right? In the sense that I am going to be perceived by every person that I interact with, and the amalgamation of those perceptions are going to not even influence, but define who I am as a person, right? The me that I am is going to change and vary depending on who is perceiving me, right? In this sense, for Davidson, he's going to be perceived in the exact same way that he would have, presumably, being a carbon copy of who Davidson was, right? So yeah, technically that Davidson is dead, but as life goes on, no one is going to socially, he won't be any different at all, right? But yeah, that's pretty much my thoughts on that, I think. If anyone is interested in reading, the paper I wrote about that, I will link it quickly. If you're watching this later, you can find it on my Substack. It's just Substack / Chris Aries. I've got a few articles on there. And yeah, let me know what you think. Like, I think a lot of these questions are already answered in all of this, but I'm really curious what people think about, is this being Davidson? Because, like, yeah, it has literally gone through some change, but like I said, we're going to be interacting with Davidson just as we always would have with with none of us being the wiser, right? Hello, hello, welcome to episode 4. I think it's the finale episode of Schrodinger's Call. So we have helped the story of Lucy, the deer, or doe, I suppose. We have helped the story of Thomas, the fox, and last episode we helped through the story of Violet the cat. And basically we play as this person here. Her name is Mary. She has amnesia. We are stuck in a limbo of sorts as the world is about to be ended forever, and we are basically helping various amounts of people with their problems so that they may cross over peacefully. I feel like if this is the last episode, which I think it is, I feel like this is going to get much more into Mary's amnesia and maybe like what she needs help with, more so than anybody else, I guess. And that kind of started. We definitely took much more of a focus on Mary the last time we played. So let's get into it. Let's see. Mary, the phone is ringing. Another spirit has come in need of saving. It is time. Pluck up your courage and pick up the phone. All right, let's see. Who we got? But yeah, each episode also kind of has like a theme to it. So like, this is probably gonna lead off on asking like some question that it wants us to answer. I feel something unsettling coming from the phone. How many more spirits do I have to connect with? Hello? Hello, Mary? Soon, Mary. Soon? What do you mean? You're getting closer. Closer to remembering everything. Aren't you? Those memories are yours and yours alone. My memories? Are you talking about that blue room? Yes, Mary. You remember, don't you? The place you wandered into. This is about that very room. You seek the truth about yourself. Those are my memories? How do you know? I know that place too. And the pain. The sadness. The pain. So please, tell us. The meaning of your choices. Pain. Meaning? What do you mean? Do all of you know about my past? We want to know why. What you hope to achieve with your lies. Tell us, Mary, about those lies of yours. My lies? You've told many lies up to now. Before coming to this world as well as after. You've always lied. I don't remember doing that. Admit it. You, Mary, are a liar. But why is it that you tell lies? Tell us, Mary. Do you lie to make others happy, or to erase yourself? Which is it? I mean, neither really. My qualifying factor for lying is does it protect someone? So I guess like kinda to make others happy. To make others happy. To make others happy is why you lie. So that's your answer. You say your reason for lying is to make others happy? I know exactly where you're coming from. Truth alone doesn't make people happy, does it? Lies can save people. Yeah, they can. Lies might be able to save people's hearts. Possibly, but twisted truths birth twisted hearts. There's gotta be someone you ought to talk to. Someone who loved you for who you are must be out there. I hope these words are no lie. You claim that you lied to make others happy. To be blunt, I don't understand in the slightest how lies upon lies could ever bring others' happiness is beyond me. That is hubris talking. Surely you can tell that much. Kind lies exist if it makes them happy. Is lying really that bad? You have to lie sometimes. I mean, you don't have to lie sometimes. I kind of like that answer, though. I'm gonna ask, is lying really that bad? Lying might not be a good thing, but if it can save someone, do you believe that in doing so, it is them you can save? Stop lying at once. Mary, you lie to make others happy, don't you? You think lies can make people happy? Mary, we share a lie, you and me. Share a lie? That's where everything started. Our grief was born from that lie. So I want you to hear my story. Me and my daughter met a very tragic end. I wasn't able to give her the love she needed. In the end, the only present I gave her was a single plushie. Oh? It's my responsibility to give her the love she deserved. When her tiny hands sought mine, I was supposed to be there to comfort her. If only I could turn back the clock, if only I could redo everything with her. I can't pass on. Not now, when me and her know nothing but pain. That's why, Mary, I want you to ask me that question that burns in your mind. Who are you? Philip the dog, huh? What's Philip the dog sound like? Looks like a sad little dog. Two of us share the same grief. Figuring out his voice, bear with me. Do you wonder what it is? So do I. I still can't remember myself. But I want to. Make others happy. Alright, so we're gonna be helping Philip this episode. Philip the doggo. The call cut out. This time I have to save Philip. Our grief began with a lie? But what's confirmed? That last spirit, his name was Philip, I think. Wasn't able to give her the love she needed. In the end, the only present I gave her was a single plushie. His burden has to do with his daughter. I should ask about that when I call. Just what did he mean? Mary, we share a lie, you and me. I don't know how to do his voice, man. That's where everything started. Our grief was born from that lie. What do you mean by that? What does a sad dog sound like in English? Hamlet? Yes? During the call, those voices, it was almost like they all knew me. Hardly the first time this has happened. The spirits within these initial calls are an unconscious amalgamation of individual minds. They may, at times, act as if they are familiar with you. I suppose, but something's different this time. It's no use. Oh, it's no use getting hung up on minor details. More importantly, you have a new spirit's number. Best hear what story they have to tell. Alright. What's the doggy's number? 7482. 7482. Hello? Alright. Hello? Can you hear me? Bert! No! I have to do something. What happened? My precious little one. She's burnt to a crisp. Why? When did this happen? I can't believe it. And the others, there used to be so many. Why is she the only one left? Calm down, please. Are you talking about your children? My precious little ones have vanished from my room. I don't like it. I don't know what to do. There's only one left, and she's charcoal. I put my heart and soul into making her. Was it you? Did you burn her? No. My name is Mary. I just called to ask you something. Then why's my poor baby halfway to ash? This is just cruel, inhumane. It's not just her. My whole room is gone. Black cinders, all of it. All I've got left is charred clump. Philip? I don't think Philip understands. Apocalypse. Could you calm down and listen to me? The world as we knew it is gone. Huh? What nonsense is that? There was an apocalypse. The whole world is gone? Yeah, it could turn inside out for all I care. It's my precious little ones that matter right now. You don't care? Wait just a moment. These little ones, they're your children. Are you talking about your children? Did you see them, children? Not exactly. They're not your children? Then what are they? I don't want to say. Why not? Because you'll only laugh at me. What? Why would I? Why wouldn't you? You'd laugh your head off for sure. Do people do that a lot? I'm the butt of everyone's jokes. They call me a freak for liking what I like. The second I bring it up, all of a sudden I'm a laughing stock. Every single time. I won't laugh. I promise, so please tell me. Oh, you will. Everyone does. When they see me making them taking care of them, apparently it's not something adults are supposed to do. Okay. Is there no way to convince you? No, not in a million years. This is going nowhere. Alright, then I'll try to guess what they are. Huh? As if you'd ever get it right. I wonder if these are plushies. I think I'll be fine. This isn't my first time trying to figure things out, but just be honest with me, okay? Okay. These little ones you're talking about. How many were there? It's gonna make me go through all these options. You said there used to be lots of them, right? How many exactly? At my house, 62 in all. That many? Yeah. I've actually made many, many more, but what happened to them? Oh, I sent them off. Where? Many different places, actually. Like where? Huh, come to think of it, where did I send them? 62 of them, and he sent a bunch elsewhere. What did they look like? Almost all of them are cats and bears. They are plushies, dude. bear-like cats, or cat-like bears. They look like both, but people insist on labeling them as one or the other for some reason. Boggles my mind. You can't tell if they're cats or bears? Where have I heard that before? I know someone said the very same thing. You mentioned taking care of them. So you don't just make them, but take care of them too? Yeah, I make sure each of them gets brushed, and a good bath if they ever get dirty. Which reminds me, one happened to fall off the balcony one time. I nearly had a heart attack. But a thorough washing and towel dry had them back as fluffy as ever. I can't tell you how relieved I was. Washed, dried, and then fluffy again. Sounds like something soft. Plushies! Philip, these little ones of yours, they're plushies, aren't they? How did you... Wow! You're spot on, Mary. Honestly, I'm floored that you guessed right. You like to... make them, I think. Make plushies, right? Wow, that's amazing. I'm kind of impressed, actually. Really? You're not going to make fun of me? Are you like me? Do you understand the charm of these adorable little critters? I can imagine. I can tell your plushies must be really, really important to you. Of course they are. My little ones are my pride and joy. And now they're all gone. All that's left is the charred one I'm holding right now. Is that your burden? I could have sworn it was something else. Burden? What do you mean? So there are spirits lingering in this world just like you, and all of them have something stopping them from passing on. Some kind of burden on their hearts. Regrets, basically. I'd like to help you remember what yours is, but... Excuse me. Sorry. Spirits? Not sure I follow. But if there's a reason I can't pass on, there's only one thing it could be. My precious plushies, of course. What else? Oh, I guess. Can I ask a favor, Mary? What is it? As I said, the last plushie I have left was set on fire by someone. Find out what maniac committed this crime against plushie kind. I'm not sure I can. Please, I need this. The light of my life was literally snuffed out. If I don't find out what happened, I'll never ever be able to pass on. Please, Mary, you're my only hope. I'll try. I'll see what I can do. You will? I have a question if you don't mind. Not now, Mary. Not when I'm grieving for my poor plushies. How can you expect me to think about anything else? Find out who did this, and fast. Oh, if you insist, I'll just ask around. Hang on a moment. Thanks, Mary. I'll call back as soon as I find something. Weird. I was sure Philip's burden was... Wasn't it about his daughter? Dude, this is our fucking dad, bro. It has to be. Because we were in the fire. We were in the fire. And we had that bear cat plushie. And that's just like literally... We're like literally... He's literally describing what our fucking, like, memories have been ringing up this whole time. Even though he kept raving about his plushies, I didn't even get his daughter's name. Okay, what do I know about Philip, then? He's a plushie maker, and that's about it. Come to think of it. Philip Schrodinger. Oh my god! Holy shit, okay. I didn't even clock that, like, Philip Schrodinger. He's the famous plushie maker Violet told me about. Oh, fuck. That means this... fucking dorky ass dog is German, I think. Wait, was Schrodinger German? No. Wait, what did he ask me to do again? For goodness sake, Mary. You spoke with him not 2 minutes ago. Does finding the culprit responsible for burning his plushies ring a bell? Yeah. Oh, right. The burned plushie. I can't believe he's asking me to find out who did it. That's not going to be easy. I have to just start looking, I guess. But where? I don't have any leads. You know, it's times like this. In a bind, are you, Mary? Say, Hamlet, you know what to do, right? Don't hold out on me now. Tell me. Excuse me? And why, pray tell, would you assume that I have the answer? You always do. You were such a naive fledgling at first. I begun to miss that, Mary. Sorry to disappoint. No matter. Take a gander at your notebook. What? Look at that directory section. The one with the phone numbers? Oh. New numbers. I've already taken the liberty of finding new third-party numbers. Perhaps they may know a thing or two. You're the best, Hamlet. Well, if you insist. Okay, we got Peter. Peter the Mouse, 0818. I'm thankful I have you, Hamlet. Look who appreciates me only when she's in trouble. How droll. Wait, I forgot now. Is it 0818? Okay. Peter the Mouse. Hello? Hey, boss. Please, I'm begging you. Give me another chance. Boss, you there? Boss? Jeez. You're really not axing me, are you? Tell me you're just pulling my leg. Come on, please. Sorry, you have the wrong person. I'm Mary. Mary? Could have sworn I had the old man on the line a second ago. When he passed the line to you. I'm sorry, but your boss is gone. Say what? Give me a break. He's trying to brush me off. Nope, I ain't having it. I have to talk to the boss now. Listen, Mary. Listen, Mary, was it? My name's Peter. Best delivery man in Yazoo City history. Me and the boss keep the whole post office running. I'm his commander-in-chief, so to speak. Huh. Nice to meet you, Peter. So you deliver things for a living? Yep, you're talking to the delivery man of the century. The delivery man of the century? But now, the biggest mix-up in the world's ever... oh my god. The biggest mix-up the world's ever seen got my head on the chopping block. The delivery man of the century is in the stickiest situation of the century. I'm talking big, big trouble here. So I gotta set the record straight with the boss ASAP. Come on, Mary. Help a man out, won't ya? Get him back on the line. Cause look, I'll admit, I caught a peek at a letter before delivering it. I'll fully admit it. No denials, no excuses. Cause I'm an honest, upstanding guy. You read someone's mail without them knowing. But that's all, I swear. I only saw what it said. I'd never swipe it, honest. I'm on my knees here. You gotta believe me, Mary. Come on, please. Pretty please with a cherry on top. Mary, no, Your Highness Queen Mary the Great. Have mercy on this poor delivery man. Patch me through to the boss, please. If I lose this gig, I can't pay off my debt or even buy cheese anymore. I'm dead, you hear? Dead. It's all over. Sorry to say this, but your boss really is gone. The moon fell. There was an apocalypse. Do you understand what I mean? The moon, what? What do you mean, apocalypse? Wait. Back up a little. Return to sender. That's some kind of code or something? You know how the moon floats in the sky? Of course, gets way up there at night. Well, it stopped doing that and fell down. Down? Like on us? Yes, right on top of us. So you're saying the moon crashed into us and now everything's gone? Yes, exactly. Do you get it now? The moon fell down. Huh. What can a guy say to that? I know it's a lot to take in. Gone? Everything? Peter, are you okay? Peter? The apocalypse happened. Like, no freaking way that's true. What? The world doesn't just end like that. But, it really did. No. I ain't buying it. Come on, Mary. I'm serious. Listen to me. Mary! No luck. He doesn't believe me. Are you that desperate to keep me from talking to him? Bet he forced you to stonewall me. Stubborn old coot always shuts himself away when he gets in a mood. Mary, please. I really didn't steal that letter. Swear on my pinky toes. I'll bend over backwards to get my job back. Ask me anything and I'll answer anything. He put you in charge of interrogating me, right, Mary? Come on, fire away. Ask anything you want. Please, Mary. Huh, wasn't expecting that, but makes my life easier at least. Do your worst, Your Highness. I'll answer anything. Do you know Philip? You wouldn't happen to know a Philip, would you? Oh, you mean Philip Schrodinger? Sure I do. I delivered to his place plenty of times. You a fan of his plushies too? I wouldn't say I'm a fan. Oh, come on. Why'd you bring him up then? Oh, I'm trying to find out who burned one of his plushies. Someone torched his plush? Don't look at me. It wasn't me, I swear. I didn't do it. Do you know something? Sure I do. The delivery man of the century'd never forget one of his own deliveries. But just to be clear, the thing was already charcoal by the time I got it. What? It was already like that? Sure was. This is the burnt plushie I delivered to Philip's place, yeah? It was already like that when I picked it up. I just dropped it off at Philip's as this is. I didn't do nothing to it, cross my heart. Okay, I believe you. Calm down. Talk about bizarre cargo. I don't get it. Why would someone send a burnt plushie? Speaking of, Philip said something kind of crazy. Do your worst, Your Highness. Okay. Whoever set fire. Any idea who might have burned the plushie? The culprit, you mean? You know, Philip said something real weird now that you mention it. What was that? Excuse me. Guy said his own daughter did it. What? Hey, I don't got a clue either. I asked him about it when I dropped it off, and he just kind of mumbled out that it looked like something his daughter burned. I know for a fact he loved his little girl tons, so why'd he say that? Couldn't bring myself to ask, though. He sounded real torn up inside. Why would anyone burn a plushie? Just who is Philip's daughter? Oh yeah, about that. He and his little girl don't live together. Still, it seemed like she was always on his mind. I see. Yeah, she's a real good girl, too. His little girl, his daughter? Huh? That's funny. Where was she living again? Can't remember for the life of me. His memories are mixed up. What was she like? Amy. See, I've been thinking this whole time, like, are we even this person named Mary? Amy, you mean? Never talked to her myself, but I heard she was cheery as they come. Philip was one proud dad, no joke. If you ever got him started, he'd talk your ear off about her for hours. And Amy's the nicest girl ever, and what have you. I had other deliveries to get back to, but he just droned on and on and on. Kinda jealous of Amy, to be honest. Imagine having someone around who gave that much of a damn about you. Oh. Just once it'd be enough. Just once to be enough. Huh? I want to know what it's like having someone care about me that much. Peter? Meh, anywho. Point is, Philip adored his little girl. Yeah, I got that. He loved his daughter more than anything in the world. Okay, does that mean that's all the things we ask about in here? What was the mix-up with your boss? Get a load of this. The boss thinks I, of all people, swiped one of our clients' letters. Did you? No, that's what I'm trying to say. He's got it all wrong. Let me be upfront with you, Mary. Letters are awesome. I love them. But I love being the one to deliver them so much more. Being that link connecting people is, such a rush. But I can't get that rush if I swipe them now, yeah? But you read it, didn't you? You did read it, right? I did, yeah. Why do you read other people's letters? That's just wrong, isn't it? Hey, look, in my defense, yeah. They're just so fascinating. Seriously, Mary, think about it. It's people's thoughts and feelings you're seeing. All of them folding up real tight and jammed into one tiny little parcel. There's a whole darn soul of stuff in each one. Just beg them to be read out yelling, read me, read me. Nah. Won't do it again, promise. About that plushie, what do you mean it was already like that? Exactly what I said. The sender came to us and said, hi, hello, deliver this, please. And we're delivery men, yeah? We deliver. It's in the name. Fair enough. Thing is, the plushie looked like it, picked a fight with a bonfire and lost. I thought to myself, yeah, seriously, you want to send this? You think that too, right? Yeah, obviously. So I asked the sender that exact question. Seriously, you want to send this? What you think they said? Huh? Let me tell you word for word. Shut up and do your damn job. I think I should jot that down. Oh yeah, now I remember. The sender also gave us something else too. What was it? A deep blue envelope. Wanted me to deliver it along with the plushie. A deep blue envelope. Blue. Knowing Peter, could he really resist taking a peek at it? Who sent the plushie? The sender? Don't know who they were exactly, but they worked at a facility up in the mountains. Facility? Yup. And the burnt plushie was addressed from this facility to Philip. Weird place, I tell you. The boss and all the folks that work there just call it the Blue Building. Can you believe that? Blue Building, sheesh. It's 'cause the whole thing's blue. Bit too much on the nose, if you ask me. And it's full of guys in white coats prowling around. Gives me the creeps. I'd avoid it like the plague if I could. But job's a job, so I delivered to and from there. That does sound weird, huh? Why did a picture of the facility I couldn't have seen before popped into my head? More things in here now? Deep blue envelope. Peter, you mentioned a deep blue envelope. Yeah, what about it? You read what was inside, didn't you? Yeah. Nope, sure didn't. Don't give me that. I know you can't resist. You what? I really wanted to read it. So you admit it? But I couldn't. The seal on it was too strong. You didn't open it. Nope. Instead, I just held it up to the sun. Thought maybe I could make out a bit that way. You don't give up easily, do you? You know me. Gotta scratch that itch. It was hotter than blazes that day, too. Maybe you should have put that energy into something else. Anywho, I figured out a line. It said, Amy attempted to leave in order to see you, Mr. Schrodinger. Yeah, that's all I got out of it. The rest, there was no way to get the lighting right. I tried for hours, but the sun went down. Remind me never to ask you to deliver my mail. So basically, the blue building sent Philip the burnt plushie. Yep, I know that for a fact. Made the delivery myself and all. Like the man among the delivery men I am. Thinking back, Philip was always the quiet type, but he turned downright prickly after that day. He did? Yeah, no joke. Kinda felt guilty about it. Peter. Then, after that, Philip, I can't remember a thing. Used to brag I had a memory like a vault, too. About that, Peter. Your memory is fuzzy because you're a spirit stuck in limbo. But what now? Is this about that apocalypse thing? Yes. I know it might be hard to believe. You know something, Mary? This whole world-ending thing, I believe you. Really? Yeah, after chatting with you, I can tell you ain't the type to cook up that kind of lie. Peter. And yeah, I just got this feeling. Something's kinda holding me down inside. Not that I can do anything about it. That stuck in limbo thing just kinda makes sense. Holding you down? How so? So Philip, yeah, can't remember all that much, but after dropping off that plushie, he kinda lost his marbles. Started acting strange? Yeah. Hey, Mary, you mind figuring out what happened to Philip for me? Not knowing what happened to him, it irks me, you know? He's a stand-up guy. He wouldn't get like that for no reason. I'll try. Sure, I'll see what I can find. Thanks, Mary. Counting on you. I'll do what I can. I'll need to hang up for now, okay? Sure thing. Let me know when you find something. Peter was pretty fond of Philip, wasn't he? I should jot some things down in my notebook. A burnt plushie in a deep blue envelope were sent to Philip's house from the blue building. Then let's see. Philip had a daughter named Amy. The other important thing was the person who set the plushie on fire, Philip said it was his daughter, didn't he? That he did. This is so weird. The facility went out their way to send a burnt plushie, and Amy burning the plushie at all just doesn't make sense. Why not inform Philip of this? Philip's number 7482. 7482. Okay, so here's the deal. I think Philip Schrodinger is who we're talking to, and I think Philip Schrodinger is our dad. And I have been reading her dad in my normal voice. So, Schrodinger is going to have my normal voice from this conversation. Hello? Hello again, Mary. Did you find out who burned my little one? I did, but... Really? Who? Tell me. It's weird. Is it? I'd say so, yes. Philip, you had a daughter, right? A daughter named Amy? Daughter? Yes, I did. At least I think I did. But what does that have to do with my poor little plushie? The person who burned Philip's plushie was... Amy. So, I don't really believe it myself, but... Apparently the culprit was your daughter. She's the one who burned your plushie. My daughter? Yes, I was told you said that to Peter yourself. Amy burned my... That... that can't be. I know, right? Setting fire to a plushie from your father is just... Yeah, she wouldn't do that. She would never. Amy? Amy set fire to my poor little one? That's too far-fetched. I gave her that plushie myself. Why would she do such a thing? Amy adored me, you know. She was always trying to get my attention. Always Papa this, Papa that. I was the one who never had time for her, busy as I was. So why would she burn it? It doesn't add up. That's just plain impossible. Philip, are you okay, Philip? Mary, I'm forgetting something here. A memory I absolutely must hold on to is slipping away from me. My head hurts. Do you know what it is, Mary? What I'm forgetting? What I mustn't forget? What in the world could it be? I can't remember. Why did my plushie have to be burned? Philip's trying so hard to remember. What we got? Let's just go, deep blue envelope. A letter was delivered to you. What letter? From who? The blue building. From the blue building. The blue building? Oh yeah, that's where Amy was living. She was taken away to the blue building. That's why we lived apart. Why? Taken away? Why? What was she doing there? She was... I can't remember. Why can't I remember? Philip's trying so hard to remember. Try to visit. Amy tried to come visit you. Do you remember that? Did you manage to see her? She tried to... Oh, I see now. She tried to come see me. And then... My little one went up in flames. My head. What is this burning pain? I have to remember now. The plushie was already half burnt. The plushie was already half burnt when they sent it. It was almost falling to pieces by the time it got to your door. And when the delivery man asked about it, you said your daughter burnt it. They sent me the burnt plushie? Oh, I see now. I was wrong. It really was Amy who burned my little one. But why? What made her do that? She would have never done it on purpose. She couldn't have wanted to burn it. Why is that? Because... I don't know. Just a little more. I'm so close to remembering. It's that facility, Mary. Amy was sent to live there. Facility? Do you mean the blue building? Yeah, that... They gathered children there. Special children. Special how? They all suffered from a rare condition. That's why she had to go there in the first place. And she broke out to come back to me. And somewhere along the way, the plushie got burned. She didn't try to set it on fire. She didn't want it to burn, but it did. Because it was next to her. It burned along with her, all because of her condition. Hold on, Philip. No way, was Amy... Moonchild? A moonchild? Yeah, that's right. That's exactly right. It's just as you say. Amy was a moonchild. Everything around her started burning when sunlight touched her skin. Even so, she broke out of the facility. Because she wanted to see me, but she never made it to my door. Her surroundings were set ablaze, and she got caught up in it. They never found her body, only the charred remains of a plushie that she'd taken with her. That plushie was the only trace of her left. That's terrible. Don't tell me, is she... Amy, she's gone, dead. That's what the blue envelope was for, to tell me that she died. Only the plushie was left. I held it close. Only then did I connect the dots. I hadn't held her in years. I'm such a fool. It'd been so long since I last saw her. Living alone had become normal. I couldn't have done so much. I could have done so much more while she was still alive, but I didn't do a damn thing. I did nothing for her. Just a monthly phone call. Nothing else. There was so much I could have done for Amy when she was alive. I could have sent presents, wrote letters, visited more often. I had every opportunity, but I'm sure she wanted so many more plushies. Should have sent her whole boxes of them, but I didn't. I made so many plushies, but I kept them, all of them, at home. Said I was busy, always put off the trip. Honestly, I was scared. How could I not be after all the mistakes I've made? But it's just even if I try my best, people laugh at me and call me a freak. The thought of their jeers paralyzed me. I was too much of a coward to do anything. But I realized it too late. She was already gone. After that, I went over and over and over and over to her grave with plushies. Put them next to her headstone as offerings. Those are cute. I thought maybe that way she won't be lonely in heaven. But on the day I brought the last one, as I sat there in front of her grave, it hit me. This wouldn't change anything. There was nothing I could do for her anymore. Nothing could change the past. Where I let my fear leave Amy all alone. As for the plushies, I got rid of them in one last tribute to her. That's why there aren't any in my house anymore. That's everything I remember. I'm a failure of a father. A useless, cowardly fool of a man. You couldn't have... Mary, could you leave me for a bit? I'd like some time to think. Philip, I'll call you back some other time, okay? Philip, I feel so sorry for him. His daughter is dead. Mary, I would advise you to steel yourself. What for? That call is upon us. That call? Do you mean unfinished call? Philip's unfinished call. The one that happened when the moon fell? Indeed. Is it because Philip has his memories back? Most likely. Recalling his daughter's death could not have been pleasant. Oh. I assume Philip's unfinished call is with Amy. I rather doubt it. Why? He really loved her, didn't he? True, as that may be, the timing is off. Timing? How so? Philip stated he visited her grave many times. From this, we can infer that Amy's death took place well before the apocalypse. Huh. Hold on, let me get this straight. When the moon fell and the world ended, Philip was on the phone with someone, but the person on the other side, it couldn't have been his daughter Amy because she died before the moon came down, which means... Who was Philip talking to when it happened? There you have it. If Amy had already passed on before the end of the world, he couldn't have been speaking with his daughter. Unless, of course, as with Thomas, Philip had been carrying a receiver with no one on the other end the entire time. That was, though, an anomaly. I see. Then who was Philip talking to? We shall find out soon enough. Speaking of... There it is. This is Philip's unfinished phone call. It will surely shed light on the true nature of Philip's burden. But he loved his daughter so much. What else could it be? A mystery indeed. But to answer that, you must first pick up the phone. All right. I'm thinking maybe it's like, so as Mary, I think we were both talking to our father, and I thought it was like our stepfather at first. Instead of it being our stepfather, I think maybe it was like one of these like facility workers that was like treating us very poorly. I'm thinking this phone call is going to be with that facility worker. Let's see. So who was Philip talking to when the moon fell? Hello? Huh? Hello? Papa? Who is this? Papa, it's me. Amy. You have the wrong number. No, I don't, Papa. Don't hang up. Papa, it's me, Amy. Did you forget who I am? What? I thought Amy was dead. How was Philip on the phone with her when the moon fell? Hamlet, what's going on? I haven't the slightest idea. Perhaps Amy was alive after all? Then what was the blue envelope for? Was Amy's death? Cinder lied. Papa, it's me, Amy. Did you forget who I am? Find another target for your 6 jokes. Goodbye. Please don't hang up. I'm alive. I didn't die. Daniela lied about everything. I have no idea what's going on. Daniela lied about Amy's death? Who is Daniela? Are you trying to tell me Amy's been alive this whole time? Yes, don't you believe me? After all the times we've talked? Please, don't fall for her lie. We don't know what that is. What did they just say? Couldn't make out the words. I want to talk more, Papa. I've waited so long to do this again. Again? I can't hear anything. Distortions in the unfinished call. Perhaps Philip's memories are still hazy. Quiet, Hamlet, I hear something. Papa. Papa. There's so much I've been wanting to say. How could I ever forget? Please just listen to me. We're fading out again. Just what are they talking about? Was Amy actually alive? If I could only catch a few more words. I am... In that moment, the moon fell to our world. Mary, hang up for now and organize your thoughts. I shall attempt to do so as well. Okay. That was Philip's final phone call? The bits I couldn't make out bother me, but more than that... Thing we just heard, yep. Wait, Amy, Philip's daughter, when did she die? Before the moon fell. Well before that. Right, then who's the girl Philip was talking with? That girl called herself Amy. And she called Philip Papa. Not to mention that Philip said she had the wrong number at the beginning. Of course he did. I mean, his dead daughter can't exactly call him. Then who's the girl Phillips was talking with? I don't know. So Amy never actually died. Amy was alive the whole time, but Philip was sure she was dead. To summarize, you are saying that Amy never passed away, but Philip was certain that she had, correct? Let me see my notebook. Amy didn't die? If that's true, then I wonder what convinced Philip she was dead. In other words, there may have been someone who told Philip that his daughter had passed away. Speaking of which... Who's this fucking Daniela? Philip got a blue envelope from the blue building. The words contained within said envelope were... Amy attempted to leave in order to see you, Mr. Schrodinger. Amy was a moonchild. Everything around her, yeah, is what he said. If I may, what we heard in that last unfinished call, Amy stated that Daniela lied, did she not? Perhaps she is involved with the blue building in some way. I suppose we've little choice but to ask Philip. Right. Is Philip gonna want to talk right this second? Oh, actually, can I ask you something, Hamlet? Yes? That last unfinished call, it's not a fake one like what happened with Violet, is it? No, rest assured, it is completely real. I would notice if that were the case. You would? Certainly. Why, I went to investigate immediately when it happened with Violet. All right, you did do that. My word, I'm working with whiskers to the bone here. Sorry. Anyway, there's something I want to check about Philip's last phone call. Okay, so we're calling Philip here. 7, 4. Or should I actually... Let's try to call Peter first. I feel like he's probably not going to answer, but we'll just check. Can't reach Peter. Oops. 7482. Interesting that we only have one third party. I think we've had 2 third party people to call for each other person. Philip? I wonder if he's good to talk now. I guess not. Did I miss something? I can't reach Philip. I can't blame him for not picking up. It slipped my mind after that unfinished call, but poor Philip. Philip's so sad. He was really beating himself up inside. He's probably still trying to process what he heard about Amy. I can't imagine he was lying to me, not when he got that upset. Now what? Do I have to wait until Philip's ready to talk? Call from who? This is gonna be Peter, Peter, right? Unless it's a new character. Hello. Oh. Daniela. What does Daniela sound like? Hello? Huh? You don't sound like Philip. Mercy me, could it be? Is that you, Amy? No, that simply isn't possible. Huh? Am I being mistaken for Amy? We'll say we're Mary. Sorry, I'm not Amy, my name is Mary. You're not? Oh, just a stranger then. Noted. But I must say, what a stunning surprise. Your voices sound nearly identical. I do wonder, though, what happened to Amy? Do me and Amy really sound that similar? Downright identical. Do you not think so yourself? I wouldn't know. Your voices are the same, although your manner of speech could not be more different. Hopefully you understand why I confused the two of you at first. You know, Amy, you know what... Oh my god. You know Amy well enough to recognize her voice then. Huh, are you... may I ask your name? My name? My name is... Daniela. Yes, that's it. Daniela. Daniela? You're Daniela? Correct. You're Daniela. She's the one who lied about Amy's death? And what might your name be? If you're not Amy, then who are you? My name's Mary. Ah, yes, you did say that. It slipped my mind for a moment. You'll have to forgive me. My mind isn't as sharp as usual right now. My memory is hazy, and I'm having trouble focusing. Rather unpleasant, I must say. Are you going to be okay? Hmm, why is my mind so jumbled right now? Daniela, is she the one who lied to Philip? Let's ask about her memories. You're having trouble remembering things too? Are you okay? Me? You needn't concern yourself. It's a bizarre sensation, though, as if my memories have grown moldy, if that makes sense. The highs and lows of my life, covered in white mold, dissolving into nothing. That is how I feel. Aha, but of course, I doubt you could relate. Not that I care, mind you. I'm fully prepared to drift along in this world, void of hope or regret. That's a weird way to put it. Moldy memories, huh? What's this? Can you not understand this feeling? I inferred you'd suffered from amnesia too. Are you saying otherwise now? No, about that. I'm the same, and it's not just me. Everyone I've talked to on the phone has too. There are bits they remember, though. And what would those be? Regrets, emotional burdens, like, if only I could talk to so and so, and I wish I hadn't done this or that. All of them sit by the phone, waiting for me to call, with only those painful thoughts for company. That's why I talk to them, and they try to help them make peace with their burdens. Burdens, ah, of course. That explains why they cannot pass on. Heh, humans are such sentimental creatures. Very well, I understand. Except most of the people haven't even been human. In fact, I don't even think Mary is at this point. Because I think she's actually Amy, who's like a cat, even though Philip's a dog. I don't fucking know. Mary, you spend a great deal of time speaking with these sentimental spirits, yes? I couldn't imagine myself doing the same. No? I refuse to listen to the sob stories of strangers for hours on end. What I prefer is to simply observe them. Pure, unadulterated observation is ideal, Mary. No rapport required, only meticulous documentation. Feelings never muddy the equation. No emotional twinges or plucked heartstrings. A simple work ethic, a simple way of life. Don't you agree, Mary? Um, is it that simple? I'm not so sure. You don't agree? Isn't it more enjoyable to observe people than to waste time empathizing with them? Even now, my points of interest continue to grow exponentially. You feel it, don't you, Mary? My attention focused on every detail, your voice, your respiration, your wording. What's on your mind? What do you hope to achieve? I observe, I analyze, down to the minutiae. Oh, okay. So you see, Mary, I wish to observe you for longer. I'm most interested in continuing our conversation. Tell me about yourself, won't you? Anything is fine. Uh, Daniela, is she the one who lied to Philip? Are we gonna go through all of these options? In case we don't, I want to ask about the lie. Bit of a strange question. Have you ever told anyone so and so is dead when it wasn't true? Hmm. Could you rephrase that? Have you ever said someone was dead when they actually weren't? To try and trick someone through a letter or something, maybe. Have I claimed a living person was dead, you mean? I haven't the slightest idea what you mean. Even if I had done something of the sort, I have no recollection of it now. In fact, I don't remember much of anything that happened before I arrived in this place. Oh, maybe she could tell me something if she got her memory back. Tell me, Mary, if you were trying to fool someone, you wouldn't say so up front, would you? Oh, well, right. The lie Daniela told, I have no idea what it is. I'll just have to keep talking and see if it comes out. I should share what I know with her. I have something important to tell you, but can you promise you'll stay calm? I happen to be much calmer than you at the moment. Oh, I guess. I'll just go ahead and say it then. The moon fell and wiped out the world. Or to be exact, that'll happen in 21 nanoseconds. So technically not yet, but stop. Clarify what you just said. The moon fell. I don't know how else to put it. It fell. The moon has fallen. Fine, I'll engage with this in good faith. To confirm, when you say the moon has fallen, is that a metaphor or an observable phenomena? I mean, the moon physically fell down from the sky and crashed into us. I see. Noted. What a vivid imagination you possess. My interest in you only continues to rise. As an intriguing observation subject, that is. Look, other people have trouble accepting it too, so it's fine. I don't really get it myself, actually. Have more confidence in yourself, Mary. I can vouch for your imaginative prowess. It's truly fascinating. Now, what kind of upbringing could have nurtured such a powerful mind? The very thought excites me. You claim that the moon has fallen, but did you conclude such based on your own observations? No, can't say I did. To be honest, I didn't see it fall with my own eyes. In that case, Mary, have you ever considered the angle that it is you who is falling and the moon is what is rising? The world itself can be turned on its head based on the perspective of the observer. Is the moon falling, or is it we ourselves who are falling? None can say for certain. Why? Because we've already lost our eyes for observation. Isn't that so, Mary? Yeah. Oh dear, it seems I've let my mouth run a little too long. Excess confusion in the subject will yield inconsistent results. I let my excitement get the better of me. By all means, continue with your story. Yeah, I should share what I know. Could you tell me about yourself? Me? As I've already stated, my name is Daniela. Nice to meet you. I'm Mary. So, Daniela, can you tell me what you remember? Anything is fine. Anything. There's only one scene I recall at the moment. What is it? Me observing something, somewhere, every day. That was my assigned duty. What were you observing, and where? Well, what was it again? I know the factors were always constant, time, place, subject. But what was said subject? For what purpose? Your job was to look at one specific thing? Yes, my role was to keep the subject under constant observation. That said, the nature of the subject escapes me. I wouldn't know, but if I had to guess, Mila was observing Amy, surely. Were you observing a living thing? As in an animal or plant of some sort? Interesting. You have such a wonderful perspective. Does anything come to mind? Actually, yes. I'm positive the subject was very much alive. My subject was a living thing, but that's all I can remember. Oh, well, that's something, I guess. Say, Daniela, this place we're in right now. Stop. I'd rather not know the answer. From what I've observed thus far, only terrifying conclusions await. Then I don't have to say it? Actually, I amend my earlier statement. I'm curious about your answer. Enlighten me. What is this place? In your own words, if you will. This is the world between life and death. Intriguing, very intriguing indeed. Does that mean you understand? What is there not to understand? Your explanation was quite clear. Really? Of course, the world between life and death. A phrase so simple any layman could understand. Excuse me. Yet, its elegance strikes a chord within me, far greater than the world's demise. Simple, straightforward, no bells or whistles. Your answer is so simple that I'm downright fascinated. Why, I'm enthralled that such an expression existed. Your peers must have considered you a proper wordsmith growing up. Really? Thanks. Come, regale with me your magic, wordsmith Mary. Sure. Heh, I would like to thank you, Mary. You've been quite interesting to observe. Sure, if you say so. By the way, you know Philip and Amy, don't you? Philip and Amy. Yeah, yes. My memories of them are starting to return. They were my observation subjects. Observation subjects? Wait, Philip was too? Say, Daniela, do you know anything about the Blue Building? The Blue Building. Mm-hmm. It was built way, way out of town and painted blue from top to bottom. Amy was there, from what I've heard. And if you knew her, then maybe you were there too. Blue from top to bottom. It's just as you say. What a perceptive observer you are. I was there as well, yes. Would you like to know what the facility was for? Yeah. Yes, I want to know. The Blue Building is a secret facility meant to prove or disprove phenomena induced by the Moonchild condition. There was a place like that? There most definitely was. The Blue Building brought in moon children from across the world for 24/7 observation. Moonchild is a rare condition in which a youth induces fires in their surroundings through no volition of their own. However, as one has witnessed said phenomenon at the moment it occurs, its existence cannot be proven. Curious as it is, the effect never triggers while observed by another individual. Really? That's the layman explanation. Is that clear to you, Mary? I'm not too sure, but kids were brought to the Blue Building, right? Correct. There's one more thing I'm at liberty to tell you. What's that? I was the director of this facility. What? You ran the place? Correct. Then you know everything that's happened there, right? Perhaps, but I can't remember a thing. How unfortunate. Even if those memories come back to me, I cannot tell you anything more. Am I clear? Yes, Crystal. You thought I was Amy at first. Do you know her? Amy. Amy, yes, she was an observation subject. An observation subject? Yes, I kept her under close observation. You did? Where? Why? I don't remember. Really? Truly, I don't. But even if I did remember, Amy, I couldn't tell you anything. I see. Anything's fine, just please tell me about Amy. Patience, Mary. That will come a little later. Observation results cannot be made public unless several conditions are fulfilled, and those conditions have not been met as of yet. Am I clear? Interesting. Plushie maker. Does the phrase plushie maker ring any bells? Plushie. Yes, anything come to mind? Plushies, also known as stuffed animals. Toys meant to imitate living creatures, yes? Basically, they're really soft and fluffy. Fluffy, yet inanimate. Artificial through and through. Well, it'd be kind of scary if they were alive. Anyway, do you remember anything new? Not a thing. I have no interest in plushies whatsoever. No matter how long inanimate objects are observed, no interesting discoveries ever come of them. Predictable is an understatement. I see. So, Mary, you must want to know about Amy, yes? Your offering? Amy, you see, was an observation subject under my jurisdiction. The girl was a moonchild. How much do you know about moonchildren? Moonchildren, or singularly a moonchild, is a youth who induces fires in their own surrounding through no volition of their own. The condition is incredibly rare across the world. Is that clear enough for you? Mostly acceptable enough. And I will share one more thing about Amy. 6 months ago, she died in a fire somewhere far away from the facility. She was in direct sunlight too long. As a result, her surroundings caught fire, and so Amy burned to death. A plushie was at her side when it happened, a particularly large one made by Philip at that. 6 months ago, Amy died in a fire? Yes, that's correct. That is as much as I can say. Why? Because I only just recalled who Amy is moments ago. And besides, speaking up to this point is allowed. Allowed? By who? That I'm not at the liberty to say. Or maybe I still don't remember. Yeah, let's go with that. Huh, then how about I tell you something? Amy's father was a plushie maker. Do you remember his name? Philip Schrodinger. His name just came to me. Philip, yeah. Just where, might I ask, are you going with this? Something weird happened between Philip and Amy. Can I ask you about it? Weird? As in, it's a long story, but when the moon fell, there's a chance Philip was on the phone with Amy. A chance, you say? I'd say so, yes. But Philip said before the moon fell, Amy was already dead. That means when the world ended, Philip was talking to someone who should have been dead. Mary, you understand how absurd that is, don't you? Amy perished 6 months ago, well before the moon came down. A deceased girl could have never spoken to Philip. That is true. Still, you truly are a most fascinating subject, Mary. Huh? What do you mean? You've been taken in by a ghost call. A ghost? A hallucination where someone believes a deceased individual is trying to contact them. What's more, you're not the only victim. Amy's father, Philip Schrodinger, was also seized by this hallucination for many months. Is that true? Or like, ghost calls a thing? I'm gonna look into that. Let me spell it out for you. Philip approached me many times, each time insisting that his dead daughter had contacted him, and that he spoke with her ghost over the phone. That is what you're claiming right now, yes? Philip told you that? Dear me, I seem to have said too much. But how can I restrain myself when he provides such fascinating reactions? Now, out of everything I've said, how much do you believe me? I don't know, dude. I, I guess, like, the only reason I have not to believe her is that, Amy on the phone said not to, and that it was all lies. And the whole situation is confusing at that. But, like, I don't know. What she's saying is a good counter to why there would be, like, a ghost Amy on the phone. I don't know. I'm gonna tell her all of it. I think I believe all of it. I can hardly blame you. Your reactions are just so interesting, my subject. At any rate, I'll be hanging up for now, Mary. No, wait. Yes? I still don't really know who you are. Me? I'm the director of the Blue Building. Nothing but a humble researcher, really. It's been a pleasure speaking with you, Mary. Wait. Damn, she's an interesting character. Daniela was unique. She told me about a lot of things, but not everything. It felt like she was hiding something. She's definitely hiding something. I'm not sure what, though. Is it that Amy was alive after all? She kept that secret. Who exactly is she? Have you forgotten already? No, there's something fishy about her, but I can't put my finger on it. Talking with her felt really uncanny. Is that just how researchers are? Speaking of, she thought I was Amy at first. I had no idea what to say. My voice, is it that much like hers? Hard to say. Maybe I'll see if Philip thinks so too next chance I get. If I may ask, what would be the point? If I sound that much like someone he really cared about, he'd be happy to hear it, don't you think? I wonder. Before I call anyone else, there's something I want to go over. Oh. With Cat? Say, Hamlet. What is it? You know how I told Daniela that Philip was talking to someone who should have been dead? Do you remember how she responded? Not in the slightest, no. Aren't I supposed to be the forgetful one here? She said. Do you think talking to ghosts is possible? Who's to say? But humans do love jumping to conclusions, no? Labeling those they assume dead as ghosts without a second thought is hardly unexpected. I guess. Philip interpreted Amy's call that way as one from her ghost. Not that I can confirm or deny such. What's important here is that Philip and Amy did in fact speak to one another. The call went through, unlike in Thomas's case. Amy truly could have been a ghost. Or perhaps, just like with Lucy and Violet up until the moon fell, Amy was alive after all. Again. Can't you be a little more specific? Are you certain that is what you want, Mary? A prodigy of my caliber reads all possibilities through to conclusion. Therefore, is in fact the best answer. Enough already. Let me jot this down. Anyway, I wish I could just call Philip and ask what he knows. I wonder what Philip did after revisiting Amy's grave. Philip got a ghost call, as Daniela put it. What exactly happened there? I should ask him next time. Let's try Peter real quick. I'm curious if Peter knows anything about this Daniela. I'm guessing he's not going to answer right now, though. Um, 7482. Hello? Hello, Philip? Mary? Philip, I'm so glad you picked up. Could we talk a bit, Mary? I can't get Amy off my mind. A chat might make for a good distraction. Is there anything you'd like to know? Philip, it sounds like he's still hurting about Amy. There's a lot I want to ask him, but I don't think he's come to terms with everything yet. Philip, do you know a researcher named Daniela? Daniela? Yeah, much as I hate to admit it. She appeared at my door not long after Amy's condition came to light, and she took her away. She took Amy? Yeah, and she pulled out every excuse in the book to keep me away whenever I tried to visit her. If only I ignored the arrogant old bag and forced my way through. Excuse me. I see. There's a lot I want to ask him, but I don't think he's... Oh, okay. Yeah, let's ask about her voice. I know this is a strange question, but do I sound like Amy at all? Like Amy? Actually, yeah. Your voice sounds exactly the same. Your mannerisms are different, though, so I never noticed until you brought it up. No? Oh, now I see. That's why hearing your voice is so reassuring. Me too. Listening to your voice is calming somehow. You too, Mary? Huh, well, I'm glad to hear it. I wanted to ask about it. Bringing it up right now might just reopen the wound. Okay, so we don't do that one yet. Okay. Not those two. Nothing here. Okay. Are you sure you're okay, Philip? Yeah. I feel like the clock's turning back to that day. Actually, there's something that irks me. I can't remember what happened after I visited Amy's grave at all. I was walking home alone, and then somewhere along the way, nothing. Everything after is blank. That must be why I can't stop thinking about Amy. Philip, Mary, please. When we first spoke, you said that an apocalypse happened. What exactly did you mean by that? Amy died, and then what happened after that? After that, well, about 6 months passed, and the moon fell. The moon fell? Yes, it fell and ended the world out of nowhere. That's a tough pill to swallow. Not the kind of news I know how to take, honestly. I know, right? I didn't know what to make of it at first either. The moon fell? Anything else you'd like to ask, Mary? You don't need to walk on eggshells around me. I'll be fine. Ask away. Philip. You said that Amy was dead, but are you sure she really died? You said the plushie was all they found, right? Did anyone actually see her die? Well, why were you so convinced she's gone? Well, I mean, she broke out of the facility and just vanished. There'd have been no way to help her. The doctors at the Blue Building said as much. Oh, sorry, forget I said anything. I'm fine now, trust me. Ask me anything. Philip. So, remember how I said that the moon fell about 6 months after Amy disappeared? Yeah, I remember. Truth is, at the very moment the moon came down, you were on the phone with someone. Do you remember who it was? I was? I mean, like I said, the only thing I remember after Amy died was going to visit her grave and nothing else. Oh, I see. Sorry for bringing it up. But you see, something doesn't seem right. Really. Yes, I know it's impossible, but... So about the call I mentioned, the thing is, the person you were on the phone with when the moon fell called themselves Amy. Amy? Amy? Hold on, didn't you say Amy died long before the moon fell? It did, yes. It fell half a year after she died. But you were talking to her when it fell. I was? But she was dead, wasn't she? She should have been. How could I know? That's right. Now I remember. Long before... Philip, what are you talking about? Long before what? Did something else happen in the past? I was on my way to home after visiting Amy's grave. There was a full moon that night. I called her room at the facility. With her gone, the emptiness got too much for me. So I dialed the number to her old room and a number that would never go through. I sat there listening to it ring and prayed like there was no tomorrow. I didn't care what answered, a ghost, a demon, anything as long as I could talk to Amy again. Just please, please pick up. I'd never wished for something so hard. Then someone picked up. Hello? Wait, did someone just say hello? It can't be. That voice, is that you, Amy? You're alive? Amy, it's me, it's Papa. Amy, what's wrong? Why aren't you saying anything? I know it's you. I'd never mistake your voice. I haven't the slightest clue how you're on the phone with me right now. But knowing that you're still alive, I have no words. That alone saved me. Amy, why won't you talk to me? Are you angry at me? Oh, I know. I've got just the thing. I've been wanting to make up for lost time, Amy, so we'll chat as much as you want, okay? I'm not touching work for the rest of the day. We can chat until you doze off. So will you forgive me, Amy? Was it just wishful thinking on my part? Are you really gone? Please, Amy, let me hear your voice. Of course, I must have been hearing things. It's fine, you don't have to say anything. I'm so sorry, Amy. It's all my fault. I might never get to see you again, never talk to you again. When it finally hit me, I just know that today I want to talk with you until you've had your fill. You know what? I've got an even better idea. I won't work today or tomorrow. We can chat the night away. Amy, what's wrong? Did something happen at the facility? It's okay, you can tell me. Did Daniela get angry with you? Amy, please listen when I say, you can talk to me about anything, anytime, no matter what it is. We'll figure it out together. Is something bothering you right now, Amy? Ah, that's it. I know why you're angry, Amy. The last time we talked, you said you wanted to be a plushie maker just like me. And I said, keep dreaming, kid. That was a really horrible thing for me to say. I'm really, really sorry. I was wrong. Everyone has a right to do what they enjoy. Look at me. I started making plushies as a hobby. Now they praise me as some master craftsman. Amy, what can you eat? You can eat what you want, live where you want, wear what you want, and live how you want. If you want to wear that big plushie like pajamas even, go right ahead. What I'm trying to say is you can do anything. Be who you want to be. If you want to follow in my footsteps, I'll be your first and biggest fan, for sure. By all means, make mountains of plushies and be a better designer than I ever was. Please, Amy, answer me. You don't have to shoulder this all by yourself. Amy, please, say something. Papa's worried about you. You don't have to shoulder this all by yourself. If something bad happened at the facility, it's okay to tell me about anything, Amy. Thanks, Papa. It's me, Amy. Is this the last phone call they had? What? Amy? But that's you, is it really? But you're dead. How come you sound so alive right now? Are you crying, Papa? Amy, you don't hate me, do you, Amy? You're not angry at me? You were the nicest father a girl could have. Oh, this is Amy. I thought that was still Philip. You were the nicest father a girl could have, Papa. But I couldn't do anything for you. You made that plushie for me, remember? Yeah, but that was one thing. I should have come visit you at least once. I wish I could have held you and told you I love you so many times. Papa, I know how many times you begged Daniela to let you visit, but there's so much more I could have done. I should have loved you enough to try. Papa, Someone's coming. I have to go. Amy? Sorry, Papa. I have to hang up. Amy, what's wrong? I want to keep talking. Please don't say you have to go. It's okay, Papa. We can talk again later. Let's talk like we always have. Papa, I'll sneak away to call you. On the next full moon... Oh, she'll sneak away to call us on the next full moon. That's when the phone cut out. I spoke with Amy's ghost. Oh. I remember now. Thank you, Mary. That's how my conversation went with Amy that day. Even after she died, I did speak to her on the phone. She came back as a ghost just to answer me. Amy's ghost. During the call, Amy said, I'll call you. She was talking to you? Did she call you, though? Did it go through? Well, I'm not sure. What did I do afterwards? I wish I could remember more. Is there any way to jog my memory? Philip. I'll try. Try to find out what happened next. Maybe it'll help you get the rest of your memories back. You will? Yes, just give me some time. Thank you. Going to hang up for now, okay? Alright, I'll try and see what I can recall on my own. Amy's ghost. Philip insisted he spoke with one, but... Hamlet, are ghosts real? I haven't the slightest idea. My realm of expertise lies between life and death. Isn't that exactly what ghosts are? Far from it. Ghosts are the essence of the dead. The holy, completely, truly dead. I guess you're right. At any rate, while I cannot help you with this ghostly situation, hypothetically speaking, perhaps Amy was alive and well after all. So, not a ghost. The complete opposite. A very much alive Amy picked up the phone, and Philip jumped to the conclusion that he was speaking to a ghost. That is a far more rational explanation, in my opinion. Rational? It's a big world out there. Wouldn't thinking Amy was alive be more rational than assuming Philip to be the only one capable of speaking to ghosts? Oh, that's true. Then Amy was alive, but the blue building made people think she died. Why go through all that trouble? Maybe they wanted to hide the truth. A cover-up, then. By whom? The blue building. Remember what Amy said. Daniela lied. Daniela was the one who lied about her death, right? She works at the blue building. Did she pretend Amy was dead to hide her away? Something smells fishy. What? Here you go again, Hamlet. Be serious. Now, one step at a time. Take stock of what you need to investigate. Alright. There's what Philip did after visiting Amy's grave that went on in the blue building. There's a lot to look into. Come to think of it, during the unfinished call... Philip sounded like he thought it was someone else on the phone. Check my notebook. Let me think. The first time dead Amy called Philip was sometime around here. Then some time passed. Even during the unfinished call, Philip was on the phone with Amy. But his tone was so different. But why? If I may, Mary, I did happen to notice another peculiar detail. What's that? During the call between Philip and Amy, the conclusion was rather... Rather what? Yeah, that was weird. Now that I think of it, it's a knock. And Amy ended up ending the call in a hurry. Was she hiding from someone? My thoughts exactly. Whether Amy was in body or spirit, something is clearly amiss. Yes, you're right. Then there's a reason she had to hide. Why was Amy hiding? I'm all for asking around about the facility, but I think it's about time. I really should get back to Peter. To Peter? Whatever for? Have you business with him? Did you forget already? Peter asked me for a favor. Yo, why is Hamlet forgetting so many things this episode? That's strange. What happened to Philip for him? I found out a lot about Philip. Now might be a good time to let Peter know. Ah, yes, I do remember that request. Do what you will. Who knows? Our delightful delivery man may surprise us with his insight. Do what you feel is right, Mary. Okay, we're gonna call Peter. I gotta use the bathroom real quick. All right, all right, all right. I think I remember Peter's number. I think it's 0818. Hello? Ah, that you, Mary? Hello, hello, can you hear me? Yes, hello, you sound well. If there's one thing I got, it's Pep. Been waiting to hear from you. You remember what I asked for, yeah? Peter's favor was about Philip. Yep. So how'd you go? Find anything good? Yes, quite a lot, actually. Man alive! You're a darn good detective, Mary. Detective? Ain't ya? Who else could dig up dirt on a guy you never met? Actually, I have his phone number. I just gave him a call. What? Oh, come on, that's cheating. I didn't mean to. All you had to do was ask him. Where's the fun in that? It's not that easy. Philip has lost his memories too. He what? Me and him are the same boat. Yes, that's right. I guess I'll let you off the hook this time. Anyway, tell me what you found, Kay? All of it. Saw something bad, like real foreboding. Can't get it out of my head. It's driving me crazy here. Foreboding sight. Yeah. Can barely remember a darn thing, though. I know Philip was there, soaked to the bone, and about to bite the big one, soaked to the bone. Pretty sure I yelled something at him. Just the memory ain't clear. Philip was drowning? Well, ain't this a downer? A guy could use a pick-me-up. Read anything funny in those letters? Funny? Oh yeah, way too many to count. I found a love letter written by a big shot composer once. Nearly busted a gut laughing. A love letter? What was so funny about it? It was... whole thing was just pages on pages of smut jokes. Who does that in a love letter? This is a guy who's filling fancy parlors with beautiful sonatas. Writing about bare-assed love. Bare-assed love! My sides! Peter? You shouldn't laugh at people like that. I dedicate my bare-assed love to you. What? Oh, that's Mary laughing. Can you believe these people exist? Comedy gold, am I right? Yes, it's funny. Did they really write that? Might have stretched the truth a bit, but hey, I got a laugh out of you. Worth it, eh? I guess. You ever gotten letters in the mail, Mary? I wonder. I'd have loved to deliver them to you myself, but then you'd have peeked at them, wouldn't you? Alright, what do we got? Let's ask about Daniela. Peter, do you know any researchers at the Blue Building? There's one named Daniela and... Daniela? Don't remind me. Huh? Why? Did she say something to you? Nah, I never actually spoke with her, but those eyes, those give me the creeps. Her eyes? There's something about them, like one look and she'll eat you alive. Old Bad Eye balled me like a juicy steak dinner. Ah, sends chills down my spine. Really? I'm telling you, she looked at me once and like, she had that tasty morsels just walking in, look written all over her face. You really think so? 100%. Kinda shocked I made it out in one piece, honestly. I can't stand not remembering old Philip. Tell me everything you know, Mary. About that envelope you delivered, Philip. Ah, yes, the blue one. You see, it was... yeah. Tell him the truth. It was a letter telling Philip that his daughter, Amy, died. What? Yeesh, Mary, talk about dark humor. That plushie, it was for him to remember Amy by. Oh no. No wonder the old fella nearly broke down. He's always bragging about his little girl. I remember him calling her his little ray of sunshine. Hmm. But also, there's more to the story. More? What you mean more? So, Philip called the blue building after that. The blue building? What for? Didn't Amy already kick the bucket? Nobody'd pick up, so why bother calling? Well, about that, Amy did pick up. What? Yeesh, Mary, you lost a marble or two? You told me she was dead not 2 seconds ago. But the girl that picked up said she was Amy. It was Amy's ghost. Ghost? You know, thinking back, pretty sure Philip said something like that. What? Yeah, that explains why Philip... Peter? Did you remember something? Yeah. Listen, I got no clue if Amy was alive or not. Believe me, I don't. But a lot of stuff just came back to me. Philip said something darn close to what you just said, Mary. What was it? The ocean? The ocean? What about it? Philip was at the ocean that day. Oh my god, they're just talking about him being really wet. Like, what the fuck? He drowned in the ocean? Was blowing up a storm back then. Blew all my letters away. I went all the way to the pier chasing them. And then I heard something splashing around in the water. I went to check it out. The splashing grew louder, and I saw Philip drowning. I dove in without a second thought. Focused entirely on saving him. I grabbed him by the scruff of his neck and swam back to land. Philip was soaked to the bone, practically on death's door. Scared out of my wits, I was. Thought he'd die right in front of me. Guy could barely breathe, yet he was clinging onto his seashell like it was worth more than his life. Even on land, he couldn't stand straight. Had to carry him back to my house. I yelled at him, obviously. The hell's wrong with you? I wanted to get my daughter a birthday present, he said. Cracked me a tired smile and showed off the conch shell he'd been holding. Said Amy wanted one of these, like he was proud of what he'd done. Even when he was drowning, even when he could hardly stand, he wouldn't let go of that shell. Stupid idiot. He couldn't even swim. A second too late and he would have died, yet he kept grinning like a darn lunatic. I heard Amy had died, so, you idiot, your daughter's already, but I couldn't say it. I should have told him, your daughter's dead, ripped the bandage off. Should have beat it into him how stupid it was to risk his life for someone already dead. But looking in his eyes, I just couldn't bring myself to it. Philip, he was convinced Amy was still alive. Even spoke with her ghost on the phone. It's just like you said, Mary. He told me, no, I really called her yesterday. This time I will fulfill my promise. I didn't know what to do no more, but dashing his hopes like that, I couldn't do it. So I helped him prepare the present. The two of us stuffed cotton in the shell to keep it safe. We even prepared a birthday card. Birthday card? Didn't we have a birthday card in our room, too? Yeah, since it was Amy's birthday, you know. He scrawled out a few words with a big smile on his face, and I stuck it in the back of the box. We placed the shell inside, got the box all fancied up, even put a bow on it. Once we sealed it, he cracked me another smile. Yeah, that's the present that was, like, empty in there, too. Gave me the most wholehearted thank you, Peter, I'd ever heard. I didn't know what to say. I could only muster an, Amy, you'll like this. And he laughed all up bright like, Peter. Anyway, that's how Philip was like. I see. Philip's present, a conch shell, and a birthday card. But Mary, according to you, Amy was still alive and kicking? Philip wasn't just dreaming stuff up to cope? She was still alive? And hidden in the blue building? Yes, that might be the case. Right. Yeah, that's gotta be it. If she was alive, then Philip's efforts weren't for nothing. At least I hope so. Same. Mary, don't waste your time on me. Go talk to Philip. Lift his spirits, will ya? Okay. Try my best. Thanks, Mary. Glad you're here for him. Peter, you got this, Mary. Okay, I'll talk to you later. Oh, Peter's so fucking nice, dude. Snoopy-ass mouse. Reading people's mail. Peter, he seemed genuinely bothered, but in the end, I don't even know if Amy is still alive. I said that stuff in the heat of the moment. blue building hid Amy away. Could that really be? I don't know if I'll get the answers, but I'll try calling someone. Why would they fake Amy's death? Actually, do you think they really did that? Who knows? If they did, perhaps it was to protect a facility secret. A discreet experiment that needed to be hidden from the masses. You saying Amy was a lab rat? Calm down. I am merely exploring possibilities. Oh, right. Just a possibility. Okay, so we try to give Daniela a call, huh? 3655. Hello? My, if it isn't Amy's sound-alike Mary. Even the curious one, aren't you? What is it this time? Well, I had something on my mind. Let me guess. It's about the ghost call that man was so obsessed with again. He was a very troubling individual. Troubling? How so? You try processing the loads of gifts he sent to the facility. Dreadfully time-consuming, I tell you. The loads of gifts? Well, never mind that. What do you want to know, Mary? I'll entertain any question. Really? Anything? Within reason. I, of course, reserve the right to determine what counts as such. Sounds convoluted, but thank you anyway. Maybe I should double-check my notebook. Actually, let's ask about her burden. I've been asking everyone this, but do you have any burdens, Daniela? I assume you mean psychological ones. Yes, not just you, but a lot of people have some sort of burden, it seems. And I've listened to them all. I was just wondering if anything's weighing on your mind, too. Myself? Nothing in particular comes to mind. Really? Really? An unusual reaction. You seem disappointed that I could be free of mental trauma. No, that's not what I meant. I was just wondering if perhaps you had burdens but just couldn't tell me. Well, if you're that curious, I can tell you. Yes, even I, like anyone, have my burdens. Care to take a guess? Guess your burden? Well, Danielle's burden has to be... I'm gonna say about myself here. Could your burden be about me? Did you and I already know each other in the past? Mary, stop. Do you hear yourself? Right, I just got this sense of deja vu from you. Or not. Or not, she says. Awfully quick to dismiss your own theory, aren't you? Sorry, so have we met before then? We have. Really? Do you really think so? Huh? Which is it? I wonder indeed. Are you toying with me? Who knows? Ah, Mary, always such fascinating reactions. You are toying with me. To change the subject, does a conch shell ring any bells? A conch shell. One of those tiresome gifts Philip sent to the facility, I assume. Tiresome? Considerably so. Ever since Amy died, her father took to sending gifts to the facility every month. Did he think us a cemetery? Why did he keep sending the offerings to us? Yet he insisted Amy was still alive and held within our walls. I confronted him directly, and I quote, Philip Schrodinger, you are being a nuisance. I understand the fame you've garnered within your field grants you certain privileges. In your field grants you certain privileges. I don't know what that means exactly. However, this facility cannot handle this constant flood of gifts for Amy. Yes, I understand. This is all for your late daughter, but policy dictates we cannot accept any of this. As such, we are forced to dispose of the gifts before the other children take notice of them. My sincerest condolences, Mr. Schrodinger, but I suggest you accept her death and move on. And if I may be blunt, please refrain from sending any more presents for Amy. Shall I repeat that? Your daughter Amy is dead. Please, for her sake, move on. And do refrain from bothering us again. Please do not treat this facility as Amy's grave. Even then, he refused to listen. I was at my wit's end. Then one day, we came up with a solution. Surely Philip would give up by now. What was it? That I cannot tell you. What? I've decided that's all I will say. Okay then. Daniela, I heard from Philip that he got a call from Amy's ghost. The hallucinations of a grieving man. I've heard his story a million times. I got a call from Amy's ghost. I can talk to Amy, he said. Mary, who do you believe? Me? Do you believe me when I say Amy died in a fire 6 months ago? Or do you believe Philip, who's convinced Amy is still alive and hidden in the facility? Choose. A rhetorical question. No need to answer, Mary. There's only one right answer here. Amy died 6 months ago in a fire. It's clear even without first-hand observation. As facility director, that is my final conclusion. That is all. Mary, you have the power to call Philip, no? Yes. Then please tell him. 6 months ago, Amy ran away from the facility. After absorbing sunlight somewhere far away, she burned to death with her plushie in hand. Understood? Please tell him in those exact words. I want him to accept his daughter's death. Your job is to free him from his burdens, no? Yes, but okay, I'll do that. All right, good luck, Mary. Thanks. So weird, this Daniela character, man. Daniela, may I ask something? Philip spoke to Amy multiple times after her death, but are you referring to his hallucinations again? That, yes, there's something odd about it. Amy was acting like she was hiding from someone. What are you implying here, Mary? That Amy came back as a ghost and called Philip right under my nose? Me, the facility director? I'm just speaking of a theory here. In theory, you're talking like me now. What I'm trying to say is, Amy didn't actually die half a year ago. She was just hiding somewhere in the facility. Then when you weren't looking, she called Philip. And you just didn't know she was alive until now. A what-if theory, then. Strictly speaking, the odds of such are not zero. Oh? So there's a chance Amy didn't die. Strange. You seem oddly fixated on the idea of her being alive. What? That's not true? Oh, but is that not so? Be honest. Maybe part of me wants her to be alive. Mary, for some reason, you seem to care a lot for Amy and Philip, perhaps because you knew them in the past? Honestly, I'm not sure if I did, but somewhere deep down, you wish you had known them, yes? Your voice says it all. I don't need to analyze it further. Regardless, if you wish to cling to that hope, you are more than welcome. Every individual should have the right to believe in what they want, after all. The moon fell, no? The world has ended. No one can interact with each other anymore, so people should just believe what they want to believe. Just believe in the infinite possibilities that will never come to fruition. Faith has neither limit nor cost. Isn't that right, Mary? But Philip is the exception. What? He needs to accept his daughter's death. But why? That I cannot tell you. Now, was there anything else you wanted to ask? Is that all you wanted to ask, Mary? There might have been more, and I'm not sure. Understandable. For now, let's end it here. Huh? Already? I think we've had our fun. Do remember to pass on my message, will you? Message? Have you forgotten already? You were going to tell Philip that his daughter died in a fire 6 months ago. Understood? What? Why do you sound like you don't believe me? Do you really think Amy hid herself in the facility and called Philip in secret? Truth be told, I kind of do. Or more like, maybe it's wishful thinking, but I want Amy to be alive. I want to believe she didn't burn to death, but instead survived and returned to the facility. And until the moon fell, she had lots of fun talking to her father over the phone. I see. As I said, you have a right to believe what you want. The possibilities are endless, no? Right. I think that will be all for now. It was good to hear from you again, Mary. Yeah, same here, Daniela. I'm guessing that this is going to be the whole fucking basis of Schrodinger's cat, right? Where we're just like contradictorily both alive and dead. We being Amy slash Mary. My, what a surprise! For you to wish for Amy to be alive, I want to believe she didn't burn to death. And until the moon fell, she had lots of fun talking to her father. How quaint. Why do you say so vehemently, or why do you so vehemently deny the idea that she had died in that fire? I think I just want to believe Philip's story over Daniela's. Ah, so you'd prefer that Daniela was lying. Maybe she just can't remember Amy properly. Maybe all her memories of Amy were from a lot longer ago. Most intriguing. Though on the other hand, Daniela is clearly one to withhold secrets. That's true. Phone's ringing. Who could it be? Well, let's find out, shall we? This is gonna be Philip. Hello? Who's there? It's me, Philip. Philip, if you're sure, is this about your daughter, Amy? Yes, it is. Mary, I feel like I can almost remember. I came back from the graveyard and spoke to her ghost on the phone. And then... Philip, what happened? Are you okay? It's on the tip of my tongue. I know what happened after that call. What happened after I spoke to her ghost. Yeah, after the phone rang, I could feel Amy's presence beside me. That gave me the hope to keep going. Mary, I really wanted Amy to be alive. I would have done absolutely anything for her. But when push came to shove, I couldn't think of what to do. I tried to... Did I even do anything? Or did I freeze up again? No, I did do something for her. I really wanted to this time. It's not coming back to me. I don't remember what I did, but I tried to do for Amy. Philip, I did everything I could. Why can't I remember what I did for her? Please tell me, Mary. Was I able to show Amy I loved her? Philip, please remember. You did so much for Amy. It's not coming back to me. What did I even do? How did I spend my days with her? Mary, please tell me if you know. What could I have done? Okay, Philip, I'll tell you. I mean, these are both true, right? Went to look for seashells. You found a conch shell for her, didn't you? That's right. I made a promise before she disappeared that I'd send her a pretty seashell. Amy always adored the ocean. She said she wanted to see it with me. Yeah, she told me that many, many times. She wanted to see the ocean, so I wanted to grant that wish no matter what. How could I forget something so important? I did everything I could. Why can't I remember what I did for her? Please tell me, Mary. Send a birthday card. Didn't you send Amy a letter? It was a birthday card. Oh, yeah, you're right. It was part of her birthday present. I wanted to give her something special just for her. I racked my brain trying to figure out what would make her happiest. And then I remembered. Amy's always talked about the ocean. She wanted to go see it so much, and I promised to show her someday, but I'd long forgotten that promise. Only after she was gone did I finally remember. That's why I thought even just a pretty shell would. No one understood why I did what I did. Oh, rejected by Daniela. You kept sending gifts to the facility, even if Daniela denied it. You still believed, right? Oh, I see now. Daniela insisted Amy had died. I kept telling her I talked to Amy and she wrote me off as a lunatic. But it just didn't add up. There were no witnesses. Her statements didn't make sense. So Amy must have been somewhere in that facility. I believed that and kept sending presents. But was there any point in doing that? I can't remember what happened to the presents I sent. What happened to the two of us after? So you really loved her with all your heart. You worked really hard. You did whatever you could. Did I love her properly? Was I able to properly love her this time? I wanted to get it right this time. I always wanted to. Since then, the mere thought of losing her, I couldn't bear it. I couldn't tell her properly. Nothing at all. I couldn't tell her anything whatsoever. So please, over and over and over, I called her to tell her that I love her. Every full moon, we spoke to each other. We called repeatedly. We called each other many times. What do you mean by that? Me and Amy called every single month. She'd always pick up for me. We'd call the night of every full moon. Called each other? Every single month? Yeah, every night of the full moon. If I sent a present, she'd let me know she got it. She always sounded so happy when she thanked me. With every call, I was more and more convinced that Amy wasn't actually dead. She'd greet me so cheerily every month, and she'd always respond to me with gusto. Who in their right mind would write her off as a mere ghost? She's alive. She must be alive. How could she not be? When she calls me Papa with such enthusiasm, she has to be. Even when I sent her the birthday present, Amy called me back about what I'd written on the card. The birthday card? What did you write? The card? I believe I wrote, "You're still what? Philip, what? What did you write on the birthday card?" The card, what did I... Oh, I remember now. On the card, "You're still alive, aren't you?" That's the card we fucking got! I don't know. Like, obviously I've known since we, like, pretty much started talking to this guy that, like, we're his daughter, but I don't know, dude. Just, like, the way it's wrote, it's very obvious, but it's still very, still, like, pulls at the heartstrings very well. Then Amy answered me the next time we spoke on the phone. "Of course I'm alive, Papa. I'm right here." That's why I know Amy is alive and well. Don't you think so too, Mary? You're still alive, aren't you? You truly are still. You're still alive, aren't you? You even prepared a birthday card. Oh, this is past stuff. Smells a little like the beach. I forgot about that part. Something stuck under the lid. Birthday card. Okay, this is all past stuff. Philip, did you really write that? You wrote, "You're truly still alive, aren't you?" I did. Philip, was your daughter... me? Was that card for me? You're my daughter? Don't play games with me, Mary. I've been very clear. Amy is my daughter, and she was alive. She wasn't dead. I went to see with my own eyes. Yes, to make certain I went there. Where did you go? What did you find out? Where? Where did I go? Building. Now I remember, the blue building. I went to the blue building. I saw it with my own eyes. These two eyes. The blue building? What did you want to find out? I had to find proof Amy was still alive, so I went there myself. Amy must be alive. She's waiting for me to save her. I went to the facility. There I saw... What did you see? I saw it at the facility, and then everything clicked. Oh, shit, dude. What did you see at the blue building? The call cut out. Oh my god. What's it? Huh? What? I can't think straight. I feel... Hamlet, what's happening? Hamlet? Where are you? Why did you leave? I have to stay calm. Try to collect my thoughts. I need to go over what Philip said. Okay, one step at a time. Oh no, I got hiccups. Oh, fuck. The message Philip wrote on the birthday card. It's exactly what I saw in the blue room. Was it just a coincidence? No, it can't be. You're still alive, aren't you? You wouldn't normally write that on a birthday card. Why was that card in my room? Is Amy my friend? Or am I Amy? Is it possible? Is my name not Mary? Poor Philip. He said he'd called Amy every month. Not just once or twice, every month for so long. Amy must have been alive, but why can't I remember anything? If only my memory would... Philip called someone every single month. Amy, she must have been alive. But then something doesn't add up. Why did Daniela hide the fact? Philip said he went to the blue building to check something, and there he finally understood the truth about Amy, or me. What exactly did he find at the blue building? Maybe I should look into the blue building more. This time I feel like I'm close to the truth. Best I look into the blue room. So we're calling Daniela? 3655? Hello? Daniela? Ah, Mary. What happened? You sound anxious. How unusual. There's something I need to ask you. Me? What is it? I have a feeling I know what the inside of the blue building is like, especially Amy's room. You claim to be familiar with her room? What basis? I've been having these dreams lately. Dreams about a room painted in blue from top to bottom. Go on. I've been wondering if maybe it's Amy's room. Why? Because there was a present from Philip. A present? It was there in my dreams. There was a birthday card from him as well. I doubt it was just something my mind made up. It must be connected to my past somehow. So you've concluded that that was Amy's room. I still cannot say anything for certain. Nonetheless, I will listen until you're satisfied. Go on. Is there anything else you wish to know? I wanted to ask about Philip. Apparently he's been to the blue building before. Has he now? Poor Philip said that Amy is still alive. I think that's why he went to the facility. He was looking for Amy. I see. You see? Do you not remember it happening? You are correct. Philip has indeed come to the facility before. He claimed to be in search of evidence that Amy is alive. I knew it. He has been to the facility, and then what happened? He said he saw something there, and then he understood everything. What did Philip see? Please tell me, Daniela. I cannot at this time. Why not? I cannot tell you that either. Moving on, let's talk about something else. So weird, dude. When we first spoke, you said my voice sounds like Amy's, right? Indeed, I did say that. In fact, I still think so. The two of you sound so much alike. The thing is, my name might not be Mary, but actually Amy? In other words, I might be Philip Schrodinger's daughter, Amy. You, Amy? What an extraordinary theory. In all the time I've observed you, Mary, this has truly been the biggest surprise. My real name is... Goodness, have you forgotten your own name? Your name is Mary, remember that? My name is Mary. That was like the very beginning of the game. Or at least that's what I've been going by. Was I Amy before all of this? Mary's not even a name I remembered myself. It's the name Hamlet gave me. I stuck with it since I had no memories. Yes, I must have been Philip's daughter. Daniela, you remember Amy. You think I'm similar to her, right? Yes, to put it bluntly, you two are identical, absolutely indistinguishable by all accounts. At least in terms of your voices, you really sound so much alike. I see, so it's true then. Hold, Mary, I only said you sound so much alike. A similar voice pattern does not guarantee you are one and the same. Well, yes, but it's not just that. Excuse me. Similar and same are vastly different concepts. As different as the sun and moon are, both are orbs in the sky, but serve different purposes. I expect you're smart enough to understand, Amy. I mean, Mary. Mary? Yes? Regarding your dreams, the ones about the blue room? Correct. Are you claiming that the room in your dreams is from the blue building, and that was where Amy resided? Yes, there's no other explanation. Then do you also claim you're familiar with the contents of the said room? Yes, I do. In that case, may I conduct a simple test? I'd like to see whether your claims hold weight. What do you mean? Nothing to worry about, just a few quick questions. A quiz, in a sense. Do you consent? By the end, it may provide us with a better grasp on your identity. Okay, I'll do it. Please start the quiz. Then, without further delay, question 1. Did the blue room Amy resided in contain any windows? Windows? I think I made a note of this. Yeah, there's one. Yes, there were. I could see the full moon. Interesting. A fair deduction. Correct. Amy's room did have a good view of the moon. Second question. There was a desk by the window, and there was usually something placed on it. What was it? The real Amy could answer this in a heartbeat. On her desk, there was a phone. The plushie is on the ground. It was a phone. A single black phone sitting on the desk. I see. Correct. There was indeed such a phone in Amy's room. Moving on, this will be the final question. Something was hanging on the right wall. What was it? And Amy would never forget what it was. It was a mirror, right? I think it's a mirror. Let's check the notebook really quick. Though, like, where's this even gonna be? Oops. I'm fairly certain it's a mirror. Let's just see if there's a little picture of it somewhere. It wasn't this, right? No. Aha, yeah, mirror. Mirror or like small desk or vanity or drawer. But it's hanging, so yeah, definitely a mirror. There was a mirror on the wall, faintly reflecting the moonlight. Correct. That does it for our little quiz. I believe it's safe to infer that you truly did see Amy's room. Of course I did. I even know what was written on her birthday card. Saw everything in there. The plushie, the presents, everything. Quite. Per my observations up to this point, I conclude that you were or are indeed Philip Schrodinger's daughter, Amy. I was Amy? So Philip really is my papa after all. Oh, what an interesting reaction. As full of surprises as ever, my subject. I was in that room right until the moon fell. I lived there as Amy, and I shared calls with Philip. But then why... Daniela, why were you so sure I died in that fire with the plushie? I'm not sure how that's relevant. You've confirmed that you were Amy, is that not enough? Daniela, I didn't die in a fire, did I? When the moon fell, I was talking to Philip, to my papa. That appears to be the case. My observations indicate as much. Strange as that may be. I don't understand. Why did you lie and say I died? I wonder. I don't really remember myself. Really? Did you really forget? Or are you just pretending because it's easier for you? Be honest with me, Daniela. Calm down, Amy. You want to know why I claimed you died in a fire along with your plushies? You want to know why I made up such a story? I don't remember. I am telling the truth. I sincerely do not remember. That is all. Daniela, please, I beg of you, stop pretending to forget. Just spit it out. Say, Amy, I had a reason for lying to you. Say, Amy, you didn't die in that fire 6 months ago. Say, Amy, you were alive and talking to your papa until the moon fell. Or else, I can't define myself as Amy. Huh? What just happened? Where am I? Blue room? Why am I here? Why am I here? I was just speaking to Daniela. Interesting. There's a mirror on the wall. This is creepy. Are these cookies? There's a note here. I couldn't send you a home-cooked meal, so have a cookie instead. I hope you enjoy it. From your dearest, Philip Schrodinger. So the presents here were from Philip after all. This box, there's something inside. A conch shell? I knew it. This is Amy's room. This bit of paper here. It's that birthday card. You're still alive, aren't you? Philip wrote this. Oh, right, the diary. There should be a diary around here somewhere. It might help me figure something out. It's supposed to be right here. The diary is not here. Where did it go? The diary is not here. Oh, I see it. It's literally right here. I just need to read this. To make others happy. July 22nd. My Papa Philip came to visit. He said, Amy is still alive, let me see her. I went out to the facility to meet him. He stood there by the gates. Papa was very quiet. I tried talking to him, but he didn't say anything. I got nervous and couldn't properly look him in the eyes. His hands were shaking. He just stared at me. I wanted to hug him, but I couldn't. Papa didn't try to hug me either. We stared at each other in silence. I wanted to talk to him more, but the words wouldn't come out. If only we were on the phone instead. Then Papa would... I want to call him, just as always, because tonight is a full moon. A full moon, I can call Papa today. 7482. Hello? Papa? Who is this? Papa, it's me. It's Amy. You have the wrong number. No, I don't, Papa. Don't hang up. Papa, it's me, Amy. Did you forget who I am? Find another target for your 6 jokes. Goodbye. Please don't hang up. I'm alive. I'm alive. I didn't die. Daniela lied about everything. Are you trying to tell me Amy's been alive this whole time? Yes. Don't you believe me? After all the times we've talked? Please don't fall for her lie. Still don't know what this is gonna be, huh? I want to talk more, Papa. I've waited so long to do this. Papa? There's so much I've been wanting to say. How could I ever forget? Please just listen to me. What am I saying? Where am I? Did I wind up in that room again? What I saw in there. My room, it was filled with gifts from Papa. Among them was a note. There's a note here. I couldn't send you a home-cooked meal, so have a cookie instead. I hope you enjoy it. Oh, we just read this. Really am Philip Schrödinger's daughter. I really am Amy. That diary. Papa really did come to the blue building before the moon fell. We met just outside the building. I don't know why he didn't say anything, but I knew he came all the way to see me. During that phone call, why did I say something like that? I have no idea. The words came tumbling out on their own, like I'd said them a million times before. The same words from the unfinished call. That was a memory, my memory. I was there when the moon fell. I was in that room, speaking to Papa. Speaking to Papa, the blue building, what Papa did, who I am. I understand now. I need to call Papa. That's how I get my memories back. Something deep within me is saying so. For some reason I'm too nervous. So what, I can't do it? No, I can. Should be able to. 7, 4, 8, 2. Mr. Schrodinger. Hello? Hello, sorry, Philip? Mary, did you find out what I was doing at the blue building? Philip, yes, I did some research on it. There was a present. Amy's room there. It was full of presents from you. There were cookies and even a pretty seashell. Your feelings definitely reached her. She treasured each and every one of your gifts. You saw her room? That's great. So my gifts did reach her. And she kept them with her? In that room, I found her diary. In it, she wrote about meeting you. That time you went to the blue building to see her. You came to the facility to find her, didn't you? Do you not remember? Back then, you went to the blue building and saw Amy with your own eyes. I saw Amy? Did I really meet her? And the two of you met face to face. You looked right into her eyes, and then you two parted ways. After that, when the next full moon came around, Amy gave you another call. That was the final call. Your final call with Amy. Halfway through, the moon fell and the world ended. Like you said, Amy was still alive right until the moon fell. Isn't that right? I met Amy at the blue building? Then I had a call with her? I don't remember that, Mary. But then why did I pick up the phone with such a heavy heart? I was holding back tears as I picked up. I remember that part. Oh, excuse me. Philip, do you want to speak to Amy again? What if I told you I could make that happen? Yes, please. I want to talk to her so badly. I think I know who Amy is, and I can get her to speak with you again. Or actually, you already are. Huh? What do you mean? The thing is, Philip, and this may be a shock to you, Amy is me. I've been suspecting for a while now. Maybe I'm Amy. What? Explain yourself. Mary, you're Amy? But you're Mary, aren't you? Mary might not be my real name. Do you remember what Amy sounded like? Does my voice sound like hers? Please try to remember. Amy's voice. You do sound similar. Very similar, in fact. You sound exactly like her. Why is my name different? Why did they lie and say I was dead? I don't know, but I remember one thing. That blue room. I feel like I called you from there. And you referred to me as Amy then. I also feel like I had lots of presents from you in that room. Philip, haven't we met in person before? We have, haven't we? At the facility. You came to find me. You and I understood each other. And you loved me, didn't you? Are you really my daughter? You're Amy. Philip, you're my papa. Right? Papa? I'm your papa? I'm your papa? No. No, we can't, Mary. We're dooming ourselves to repeat everything. The same trials, the same tribulations, the same sorrows. Philip? What are you talking about? Is something wrong? I couldn't do anything for Amy. If only I hadn't said such things. We were always just out of reach. We never should have called. I couldn't do anything for her. If only I hadn't said that in our first call, we wouldn't have suffered. We shouldn't have met. Philip, what are you saying? Amy, why did you have to disappear? Mary, why did you have to pick up the phone? Philip, what? What happened? I couldn't give Amy the love she deserved. I was a terrible father. What? Why do you say that? It's not true at all. It's not true at all. You showed Amy plenty of love. No, you don't understand. Why would you say such things? My love never reached her. It did reach her. How would you know? Because I'm Amy. I'm your daughter. No, you're Mary. Philip, please believe me. Philip, listen to me. Your love always reached me. I may not remember it, but I always look forward to speaking to you. I was happy that you loved me so much. At least that's what I think. No. None of my presents ever made it through. How could you think that? Amy's room was filled with presents from you, and she wrote so much about you in her diary. The presents, the diary, it's all wrong, all of it. What do I not understand? None of it reached her. It was all for naught. Everything I sent was just a waste. I couldn't give her anything. What are you saying? You dove into the ocean when you could barely swim just to get something for Amy. You gave her that as a present. It was in her room. Please remember you sent her a conch shell. Conch shell. Conch shell. You risked your life to get her that conch shell. I found it in that room. Your conch shell. Mary, you still don't understand. Huh? I was never able to send her anything. Amy never received a single one of those gifts. It was all for nothing. How so? Get it through your skull already. There was no way she could receive any of them, because Amy was already long dead. What are you saying? Amy never survived. Ghosts don't exist. It's just as Daniela said. The one who answered the phone and took my gifts. It was all somebody else. It wasn't my daughter. Philip, where is this all coming from? Amy can't be dead. You even said it was some sort of conspiracy. Daniela was clearly hiding something, and you went to save Amy, didn't you? Mary, do you still not remember? You of all people should know Amy died. What do you mean? Why are you acting like this? Then, who do you think you're speaking to? You already know the answer. I don't. Philip, you came to look for me. Right? Mary, you and me, we should have stayed away from each other from the start. Why would you say that? Didn't we see each other in front of the building? I tried to get a good look at you, but I couldn't. But I was too nervous to look at you properly. Philip, we've never met in person before. Or we have met in person before, haven't we? Yeah, that's right. We've met. Back then, you kept staring at me, didn't you? I wanted to at least look at you while we spoke, but I was too scared. Yeah, I saw you at the blue building right in front of me. You refused to make eye contact. I wanted to hug you. Back then I wanted to hug you. I didn't realize. If Amy was dead, then why? You're Mary. Philip, am I not your... daughter? I'm your daughter, aren't I? Didn't we meet at the blue building? Yeah, we did. We met there, all right. I was so desperate for Amy to be alive that I kept ignoring Daniela's warnings, till I couldn't stand it and went off to the damn building myself. Get a grip on yourself, Mr. Schrodinger. Excuse me? You must refrain from using her to fulfill your own wishes. Using her? Stop speaking such nonsense. Amy is alive. You don't know when to quit. Do you not remember your own words? You told me in front of Amy's grave. I'll accept Amy's death and move on. Yet you sent her those plushies you made every single day. Deep down you knew, didn't you? You were projecting your wish for your daughter to be alive onto her. You always knew that girl is not Amy. Shut up, shut up, shut up. Amy is alive. Mr. Schrodinger, even stubbornness has its limits. Fine, I'll arrange a meeting for you. Come to the facility later. Finally, we're getting somewhere. I just need proof that Amy is alive. Then come here right now. Let us put an end to this. I went to the blue building at our arranged time, and there, out front of the building, I finally got to see who I'd been calling every month. Who do you think I saw? It was you, Mary. You approached me and spoke, and it was at that moment I finally understood. For the first time, it wasn't a phone call. For once I heard your real, unfiltered voice, and that was the end. The end? The end of my delusion. The girl in front of me, who I'd been speaking to for half a year, was an imposter. You are not Amy. In front of me was a girl with her hair braided to look like Amy. You are not my daughter. Not your... Mary, you and Amy were really, really similar. Your voice, your hair, the size of your hands, all of it, just like Amy. You were so much like her, that even her own father would be tricked into believing she's still alive. Why would life play such a cruel joke on me? Mary, if you weren't so much like Amy, none of this would have happened. The more I look at you, the more I hated you, the more I feared you. You look so much like her, but you are not Amy. That girl you loved. That girl you'd always loved so dearly. I don't fucking know anymore, man. It's me? No. That girl you loved. Guess wasn't me. I wanted to keep my promise to her. Your presents were not meant for me. And the person you wished to speak to, the one I really wanted to talk to, wasn't me. If the real Amy was still alive, Mary, tell me one more time, why do you lie? Why do you pretend to be my daughter? Why pretend to be my dead daughter? My wonderful daughter, Amy. Why do you drag her name through the mud? Tell me. I don't know anything. Don't give me that. You already told me before. Before? Does this sound familiar? Make others happy. Yeah, you said you wanted to speak to me about that. That was you being selfish, Mary. That day when we met, you broke the Amy inside of me. That day? What day? What are you talking about? Don't try to deny it. We both noticed right away. Notice what? That we couldn't keep playing make-believe. Huh? Make-believe? I finally realized how foolish I was. I couldn't accept Amy's death, so I projected her onto you. It didn't matter that you were someone else, just as long as you were alive. I wasn't just lying to myself, I was betraying the real Amy. I am a horrible father. Philip, no, what are you saying? We have to put an end to this. No, I wanted this to end. That day I went in expecting it to be the last we'd ever hear from each other. But then that night, you called me again. What do you want from me? It's not me. What's keeping me here? It's not my own burden. It's your selfish delusions. The fuck? This is gonna be the phone call unfiltered, right? We're gonna hear everything they said to each other. Hello? Papa? Who is this? Papa, it's me. It's Amy. You have the wrong number. No, I don't, Papa. Don't hang up. Papa, it's me, Amy. Did you forget who I am? Find another target for your sick jokes. Goodbye. Please don't hang up. I'm alive. I didn't die. Daniela lied about everything. Are you trying to tell me Amy's been alive this whole time? Yes. Don't you believe me? After all the talks we've had? Please don't fall for her lie. The only liar here is you. You kept deceiving me by pretending to be my deceased daughter. I want to talk more, Papa. I've waited so long to do this again. Stop pretending to be Amy. Put me out of my misery already. Papa, shut up. Papa, there's so much I've been wanting to say. But you're not her. Then I'll be more like Amy. You can't. Amy's dead. I want to talk to Amy, not you. I'll become more like Amy. How could I ever forget? Amy's not a liar like you. Unlike you, Amy was a sweet, kind girl. There's no way a liar like you could ever be the same. Then I'll become a good girl who doesn't lie. No, 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 you can't. You can never be like Amy. I'll try my best. You can't, you can't. You'll never be Amy. It has to be Amy. It has to be. Only she can save me. You can't save me, and it wasn't you I wanted to save. This is me and Amy's story, not yours. You're not a part of this. I'll become a good girl and save you, Papa. Shut up, shut up, shut up. Only Amy can save me. But if I become a good girl who can save anyone in the world, enough is enough. I can't keep doing this, don't you understand? Do you not understand what I said back then? Disgusting, disgusting, disgusing. Never call me again. Please just listen to me. Stop it. You liar. What even? Who the hell are you anyway? I am. Who? Who am I? I'm Amy. Who else would I be? So please, talk to me. Somebody please talk to me. End of episode 4? Is there more to this fucking game? Holy shit. Okay, I think this is gonna be a whole nother like long thing. I thought maybe they were just gonna like wrap this up in 15 minutes or so. But now that Hamlet said that there's like a great many things, I think I'm gonna end this here. I'll probably end up stitching this stitching the next part into one for the YouTube video later. But I guess as far as episode 4 is concerned, that is the end of that. And we'll have one more session, I guess. So not quite the finale, but very close. Yeah. Very fucking, not even like a twist, just I don't even know what to think. I'm kind of confused, but in like such a good way, I would describe it. But I don't know. I guess let me know if there were any choices that you would have made differently and why. And hope to see you back for the finale.